Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the concept of how to start your spell as a bowler. This video is going to be very relevant to anyone that bowls pace, so whether you're a fast bowler, batting all-rounder, bowling all-rounder, this video is for you. I will not be discussing any spin-related content in today's video because, as you may know, I am a batting all-rounder myself. All the experiences I'm going to be talking about in today's video, they're going to be quite relevant to what I've been facing in a way. How this video is going to go is we're going to be talking about or discussing 3 different scenarios based on individual formats of the game. Red ball cricket, we'll talk about one scenario in that. ODI cricket or 50 over cricket, we'll talk a scenario in that. And then to finish off the video, we'll talk about a T20 bowling scenario. How do you come across different sort of match situations? What are some strategies to make sure your opening spell is excellent so that going into your second, third, fourth spells, if we're talking about red ball cricket, how do you manage that? All of those things will be discussed in today's video. So without further ado, let's go straight into scenario number 1, which is red ball cricket. Rightio, talking about red ball cricket, let's just say you're an opening bowler or a first change bowler. Fast bowlers or batting all-rounders, bowling all-rounders, whatever it is, they usually come out and bowl either with the new ball or they come out and bowl first change. What do you have to do first, if you're opening or bowling first change, is you need to come out and make the batters play in the corridor. That's the first thing you have to do. What does that mean? Bowling a fourth stump channel. It's red ball cricket, the ball might swing early on. You've got a new ball, you've got first change. One side gets a little roughed up if you're bowling first change and the other side's shiny. Make sure you get them to play fourth stump, fifth stump balls. Keep it there, don't change. In terms of your length needs to be a hard length. What does that mean? It's not too full, it's not too short. It's not a good length, but it's not a full length. It's the between of those two things. It's where the batter feels hesitant either going forward or back. Nailing those 5 balls in a row, 6 balls in a row, that's quite tough. If you even manage to get 3 or 4 balls in the corridor and keep hitting that length, that's a win for you. So number 1 is making the batters play in the corridor. The second point is having attacking fields. It's a red ball game. You've got 90 overs. If you're bowling first on a flat wicket or any sort of wicket, team that always bowls first in a red ball game, the first hour to 2 hours, those are the hardest for the batting team. Regardless of the wicket, regardless of the conditions, the first hour to 2, those are the hardest ones. So making sure you're having attacking fields and you exploit the conditions, that's your number 1 priority. If you're bowling with a new ball, make sure you have 2 to 3 slips, gully, having a bat pad if you've got that extra zip, and you can use that bouncer. Having a surprise bouncer is always a very good thing to keep in your arsenal as a fast bowler, especially early. A lot of batters, they don't seem to think that the bowler is going to bump them with a new ball. As a bowler, you're going to think, what is the batter not expecting? Sometimes they never expect a bouncer. So having a bouncer within your reach is excellent to have as a fast bowler. And then the third thing is having ball care and being patient. Sometimes it takes 3-4 overs. You keep bowling maidens before you get a wicket. Channel, keep hitting that corridor, keep hitting that length where you bowl neither it's full nor it's short. You've got that one bouncer, be overall building pressure, bowling 4, 5, 6 overs, having that patience. That's going to take you a long way when it comes to red ball bowling. You've got plenty of overs to play with. You need to be patient. You need to know that if you're allowing the ball to swing, you got to pitch it up full. If it's not swinging, getting movement off the wicket, make sure you hit the wicket hard at that harder length. And making sure you always have that bouncer within you. That's red ball cricket done. Let's move on to ODI. Okay, ODI, 50 overs. Point number 1 I'm going to talk about is knowing your phases. What does that mean? Power play number 1, which is between overs 1 and 10, you're allowed 2 fielders outside of the circle, the 30-yard circle. Power play number 2, overs between 11 and 40, you're allowed 4 fielders outside of the circle. And then power play number 3, which is between overs 41 and 50, you're allowed 5. What does that mean, basically, as a fast bowler? In power play number 1, where you only have 2 fielders outside, it's very similar to red ball bowling, where you try and hit that length and keep it in the corridor where you're hitting 4th stump, 5th stump, 6th stump, and you're hitting a length where you don't go either forward or back. But if the ball is swinging with the white ball, having a field where you set third man back and you set fine leg back, you got to make sure that you keep hitting your hard lengths. If the ball is swinging away, you're getting a lot of outswing. Having 2 men on the offside that are back isn't a bad option. You can have third man back, you can have point back. You know the ball swinging away, him going across the line is going to be a big risk. Try try and hit it to the leg side if the ball is swinging away. That's why understanding your fields is very important in one-day cricket. Now, let's talk about power play number 2, where you're allowed 4 out. The most general field for a fast bowler in the second power play is third man fine leg, deep cover point, deep forward square leg. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Assuming that I'm facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone else ring. What length do you bowl then? If you go 4, you're going to get hit straight back down the ground. If you go short, or you hit back of a length. Some people like to call it length. I know it sounds very cheap, but hitting a waist height length or top of off stump. As a fast bowler, if you don't use your legal 2 bounces and then vary it with your back of a length balls, that's the length you're meant to be bowling second power play. And then if we talk about the third power play, in one-day cricket, you're going to have spells where you start in the first 10 overs as a fast bowler. You're going to start a new spell in the second power play, which I just discussed, and then coming to the third power play, you're going to start a spell in that at the death overs. So understanding death bowling is very important. White line Yorkers, slow ball bouncers, quicker bouncers, coming around the wicket and attacking his toes so he doesn't have that room to slap you over mid-wicket. One very similar field that you can have, we've talked about power play 1 field, we'll talk about power play 2 field. A very generic field for power play 3 could be, if you're a left-hand fast bowler, having third man back because you've got the natural angle. Have fine leg in the circle. So you've got third man back, you've got cover point back, you've got mid-wicket back, you've got mid-on back. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th guy can either be mid-off goes back, or you can have a deep forward square leg. If you're planning on bowling quite wide, I reckon having the mid-off guy back, that way you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way, and you keep bowling with the angle, you keep going away from the batter. If he tries to go there, he's going to top edge it, get a wicket, or you're bowling to your field. So understanding your fields, understanding how you can come out and practice your skills is very important, and knowing your phases is very important as well in one-day cricket. And then if we talk about T20 cricket, you have to be really smart with how you go about bowling in the T20. If you're up front bowling in the first 6 overs, again, you're only allowed 2 out. That's in my opinion the hardest time for a bowler to come out and bowl. If your skills are top notch, you understand the game really well, I feel like that is when you should open the bowling or bowl in those first 6 overs as a pace bowler. You've got pace behind the ball, the batters are on song, ready to hit you out of the ground. How do you start your spell in T20s is straight away, you've got 6 overs where you've got 2 fielders out, and then from there, you're allowed 5 out. In T20s, bowling to your field is very important. If you're up front, and let's just say you've got a scenario where a left-handed batter is just slogging across. He's just hitting everything towards cow corner. As a right-handed fast bowler, my best tip for you would be, come around the wicket. So as a left-handed batter, come around the wicket, have third man back, have deep cover point back. And then just keep bowling 6 to 7 stump, outside off stump. Hard length, full length, Yorker length, always just target that corridor. Because for him to come across and try and slap you over mid-wicket from the 6th stump is going to be very hard. Whereas vice versa, if you've got a player that's really good through the offside, come over the wicket, attack his pads, make him play on the leg side. So starting your spells and being smart about how you use your fields is very important in T20 cricket. Hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and please let me know if you like more content like this. I absolutely enjoy making videos where I sit down and discuss cricket. It gives me excellent satisfaction that I'm out here helping you guys and helping you get better at your cricket, and just sharing wisdom and sharing knowledge that I have through YouTube videos. So hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, bye.